grateful, you open up. You open up and then you bloom. You bloom and then you blossom. And then spread the fragrance. The second principle, besides being grateful, is being compassionate. Compassion is something which is a divine virtue. It is a vessel for all other virtues, such as gratification, forgiveness, love, and empathy. Compassion starts when we respect each and every single human being on this planet. Compassion is reflected when we call someone with aap instead of tu ya tum. Compassion is something which is never shown on the basis of who you think is deserving of a compassion. Because when you start to judge, you stop being compassionate, and then it becomes a kind of a trait which you do to make yourself feel superior, happy, or proud. Whereas compassion is something which is done selflessly from the heart. It is something which is done disrespectful of who or whatever the person is. It does not matter to us if the person is rich, poor, or disabled. We still are compassionate towards them. A most common factor among saints all over the globe is that they were compassionate. When we make an announcement to switch off our phones and someone forgets it, everyone is so quick to respond, like, who's that person? Who's that person? This can happen to us also sometimes. What if you forget it once? What would you do then? It's not that the person had intentionally kept their phone to interrupt this meeting. It just happens. A lot of things in our life similarly happen like this. A lot of events happen which we don't want them to happen, but they do happen. At that time, the other person might not be a bad person. It might be that they are acting that way according to a situation, or maybe deep inside they're hurt too. At that point of time, you have to judge and decide whether you want to heal that person or you want to hurt them back. Because if you want to hurt that person, you cannot heal, and if you want to heal, you cannot hurt. And when you choose to heal that person, you ultimately choose to be compassionate among that person. A very interesting fact about compassion is that you can actually meditate on compassion. Yes, you heard me right. You can meditate on compassion. You just have to sit in any posture, anywhere, and think of a person who gave you grief. Now, let go of that person. Let go of the hard feelings from your heart, from your mind. Forgive that person. Say to him in your mind that I forgive you and I no more hold any hard feelings against you. The other person might not even know about this, but trust me, you will become a better person for sure. Compassion is something which is done from a pure heart and a divine soul. Compassion is something which cannot install in someone. It is something we have to choose on our own. And if we choose to be compassionate, we choose to be able to salvation. We choose to be close to divinity. We choose to be close to godliness. So every time you act, ask yourself, can I choose compassion over all the other choices I have right now? And if you choose compassion, you will elevate yourself and fill yourself with so much goodness. A fun fact is, do you know why angels fly? Angels fly because they are light. And they are light because they're not carrying any baggage of hard feelings, emotions, hatred, or jealousy. At last, I would just like to say, if you were to never meditate in your life, fine. Never pray in your life, fine. Never believe in God, fine. Not even help someone in life, fine. But at least be compassionate with your words, with your acts and your thoughts as much as you can be. Thank you.